Yeah, toes. Okay, let's talk about that today then. Hmm. Like there? Toes? Yep, okay, one more. So let's talk a little bit about your foot. Set up to your shot for me. Just jump into a stance. So your front foot has a lot to do with how your leg is going to respond to speed from a rotational standpoint and how that's going to deliver the club into the ball. So set up to your shot for me. I'm going to stand behind you here. Looks like I work for George Gankus. Okay. So I put a little 90-degree box here. Okay. So when your foot is square to that stick, this is going to be one that's going to help the ball launch high. And if you do this when you're creating a lot of speed, you're going to start to hurt some things. So the positions that we have here are a lot more of a standard position is about 20 degrees to 25 degrees flared out. So somewhere between here and the red stick is standard. Standard. That would be 45 degrees flared out, which is a significant amount, but that would be like some wedge shots. That would be driver swings. Okay. In the middle of the red stick in the finger would be most stock shots, and that applies to the back foot too. Being angled like this right now. So your back foot and your front foot should be angled like this as like stock. Okay, so if you have to launch something high, like say a high pitching wedge, high 9-iron, throw your foot in. Normal wedge, go out even more. Driver, go out even more. Okay, so what club is that? Okay, so let's go the 45-degree route for this one. No, the right foot always goes about the same amount. Just a little more than what you've got there. Okay. Okay, so keep working on that foot. And as we work on this foot, we're going to get working a little bit more on how you're taking this thing back. Okay. So we've been working on trying to get you to feel like your hands go more behind you, more around you, not so high at the top, more kind of, I guess, behind and around you, if I keep using the same words. So we're going to exaggerate this today. What you do really well is even though you've got your arms kind of high, you still have a really good shoulder tilt. So you've got a really nice angle to the ground with your shoulders. You just have the arm too high. So I want you to feel for these moves, if you can make a swing where your arm stays underneath this line, which would just be a shoulder line, right? Yeah. How do you make a backswing with your arm staying under that line the whole way? It's going to feel like it goes right around your body. So keep your, yeah, okay, good. And now keep turning your back to the target. Good, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hold it there. Okay, so your body's done everything it can. Yeah. And how do you get your hands, if you want to take a look over here in the mirror, how do you get your hands continuing up the stick? See how they don't go up? They keep stretching and reaching. Keep going, keep going. How far do you go? No, so now you're going above my stick. You're not going in line with it. I need your energy to go that way. Push that way. How far do you go? Right? You'll end up at, unless your arms can grow, right? So start again. Just keep your eye on the ball. Pad on the ball so you don't change your face. Okay? So your goal is to create a stretch, a push in the direction that we were looking at before. How do you keep going? That's as far as you can go? Okay, is that as far as you can go? Yeah. What if you made this part go? The stretch. This was what you were trying to stretch, this part. Yes. Start again. So face on the ball, shoulder under your chin. Okay. Okay, hold it there. So your right arm's not helping you push. How do you twist your right arm so it helps you push away from your body? There, that was different. Okay, so again. So the big full turn, I need you to push, push, push all the way up that line. Twist. Good, shoulder down. Shoulder down, good. So it's going to be weird to feel like this thing is twisting like you're about to hold a tray of pints up here, but this has to go down. Okay, good. Hold it there. Cock it. Good. Yeah, and now make your hands travel a little further. That's what I'm looking for today. Yeah. Good. Nice face. One more time. Hey, not too bad. One more time. Back down. So by the time you get down to like here, I want you to have already set your arm up in a spot that it's pushing. So hold it right there. Take it back under step one here. Okay, so your right arm should feel like you're about to do a bicep curl. Well, don't mess with the face. There, bicep curl. Okay, now I want you to feel like you hold that as you push your hands away from your chest on the way up. Good, good. Twist, push, hold it. This hand should be pushing into your glove thumb, trying to squish it. Squish, yeah, squish your glove thumb. That's the feeling of the push. All right, one more time, back down. Now, we find, so start again. And let's just take it back just a little ways. I'm all over the place here. One more time. Okay, hold it here. So you have to push this down. No, this handle down. Good. Get your arm set up into the bicep curl. Good. So the feeling is you're pushing the handle of the club down, which makes this go up. Right? We're not pushing the whole club down. If you push the handle down, the top will go up. It's a seesaw. Good. And now angle your arm like a bicep curl. Good. And once you've got the push and the curl, it's over. Good, good. Do it again. Give me like 3 of those. Good. Push and curl. Yeah, awesome. Hit one. Just take it back like that and like chip one. Okay. Farther. Okay, crank the chest turn up more now. Recorder. was wondering what was smelling like Grandma's house. It's a strong candle. So break it down again. Give me that first step back. Yeah, wrap the pinky around, thumb, glove all the way on top. Awesome. Yep, hands, so push your hands to your toes. That's pushing the handle down. It should make the club come up on its own. But if you're trying to muscle the club up, it's coming up the wrong way. Right from setup, as long as you feel like you push the handle down, the club goes up. Yeah. Good. Hold it there. Now turn your back to the target the most. That's our move. Yeah, look at that. Do that again. Yeah, and turn. See. Okay, good. Like way in, super in. Okay, so hold it there. Now you can take this back as long as your hands stay on this side of the red line. Yeah, go, go, go. What have you? Okay, so now that they're bumping into it, you can't lift anymore. If you want to take it farther, you have to take it that way. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'm trying to give you the direction for if you want to take it back, where do you go with the stretch? Your comfort's a little more up than I think we want. Good. Stay more under the red. Handle down, bicep curl back, hit it. Not bad. So let's add some more fun stuff to this. Take it back to your first step.
I don't even feel like I'm
hitting it.
Yeah, and it's going that far.
You just got stronger in the last 10 minutes. That's all. Okay, so give me that first move. Handle down, bicep curl with the right. Okay, no. Like find the bicep curl early. Okay, like, yeah, like there. It's a twist to here, right? Good, hold it there. All right. Okay, so as you take this up and you make a huge back turn, we're gonna move all the way into that heel. Yep, there you go. Love it. So now we got a little bit more turn out of the whole body and your arm didn't rise up. So let's hit 5 shots with that feel.
Like am I off like 100% weight on my heel kind of thing?
I don't want to give you a number. Just feel like you're pushing down. Like if there's a business card down there, you're giving it a little squish. Good. And how long can you keep that bicep curl feeling for without you breaking it?
Even on my downswing?
The whole way up. Feel like you still are, 10% into a curl. Good, good. Okay, let's hit some. Different. Another one.
This applies to like my 7, my 6 golf.
If those are golf clubs, then yep. Okay, so set up again. So before you get to here, we're trying to get all that stuff assembled up. Okay? So you have to feel like the handle's as low as you can push it. Yeah, yeah, that club head went up like a foot. Push it down and get the bicep curl at the same time.
I said that like ASAP kind of thing?
Well, if this was that game like Doctor, you just got electrocuted. Okay, so don't touch this one and set yourself up. Okay, so your arms, and push your hands farther down. Okay, so your arms and hands are done. There's nothing more to this going for the rest of it. Now you have to feel like you take this and twist it the most. Good. See where it showed up? Now it's under your shoulder. Like, I don't want it there for real, but that's a great move that you got it there right now.
Right.
So do it again. Now,
My hands are supposed to be below that red line we talked about?
Sure, yeah. So let's see how far you can hit it with this feel. Arms get their thing done early, then the chest gets to wind up as far as it wants to go. Okay. One more time, give me a big, like an early set and then a big wind up. Push down, twist the arm. Good. Okay, wind up. Hold it there. Where's all your weight? Yeah, that's it is. It is. So one more time. So give me the early set. Hold it. Give me more twist to the arm. Okay. For the rest of it, this has to come up. You got to get the heel up as you crank the back up. Yeah, heel up, up. Yeah. One more time. So first step, push down, arm twist, hold it. Good. This comes in, this comes up, you get more twist. So once you set it, once it's set in this idea here, right? We've got arm trying to go that way. This is trying to push down to make that go up. When we get that motion right there, from here on in, I'm trying to keep my arms the way they are. So the only way that I can hit this hard is how far back can I take this thing? And if I glue myself down there, it might look okay, but I can only go that far. From this view, we've tried to avoid your arm going too high, too up, too much crossing your face, and that whole heavy system is why you're on your toes, most likely. Could be a cart or horse, whatever the reason is. If we can get the push down early set and get you feeling like you've just done that early, right? Push down there, then the arms are done. Now it's like, okay, well, if that's the if I can't do anything more with my arms and with this club, the only way you can hit it far is to keep turning and turn and turn.
Am I supposed to lift my heel with that backswing?
If that gets the weight off your front foot, sure. But keeping your foot on the ground isn't a fundamental of anything. So one more time, crank it up. So I want you to feel right when you've taken it back to your first step. Okay, handle down, good, good, good. Arm twisted. I want you to feel like this is your load. This is like, okay, I've set this club, I'm ready to smash everything. Okay, hold it here. So from now on, the arm, this arm, the wrists and club are one big unit. Okay, so imagine you're imagine you're frozen. From here on in, crank it back, weight off, and hit it. It's taking too long. Start again.
Okay.
Hold it. First step. Well, no, see, you swung your body for first step, which doesn't set the club. So you can't move this. Set. Now you can turn it and hit it. Awesome. Yeah, your arms are swinging in your takeaway, and if your arms are swinging, it's creating a lag to your wrists and the club in a opposite kind of direction. Not bad for someone that snatches the club away really quickly. Not sure if you were at that golf school that day. You went to 6 of them. Very tough. Yeah, if we keep the feeling as though that it's, okay, I've got to set my arms and club, or my arms and wrists relative to my chest. Now that's all one big unit. Now I got to feel like I can whip my body around to try and propel all that stuff. set, wait. Once you're there and it's set, now it's time to feel like what you do with your body. So we almost have, we've got 3 systems to power the club. And we'll keep it kind of simple at 3. So set it to your ball. Okay, so you can move that club even if I freeze your forearms here, right? Like if I make your arms not move, you can make that club move, right? There you go. Wrists. Just put it back. Okay. If I held you right here and told you not to move this, you could still move the golf club even without using your wrists, right? See? Arms. Now sit up to the ball again. Now, if I did nothing and said, don't use your hands, don't use your arms, you could still move the club because you could move everything else, right? Okay. So our biggest power source is the body motion. The power source you're using too much is the arms. And the one that we want to get the most benefit from is the wrists. But if the wrists are at a loss because of the arms being in the middle of this relay, we just don't have the right sequence of 1 to 2 to 3 to the finish line. Think of a 3-man relay race. You know what I mean? The second guy just ran past the third guy and is like, hey, what's going on? Hey, you're not supposed to win. So we're trying to power up. We're trying to set your body up with number 1, or your wrists up with number 1. Hold it there. Okay. So from here on in, no more number 2. That's no more arms. They're not allowed moving. They can't do anything. The best thing to do isn't to squeeze them so they don't do anything. Is to let go. Let them go. I'm not trying to get you not to have them move. I'm trying to get you not to use the gas pedal for it. So if they happen to move, cool. All right, one more time. Set your wrists. The idea is not to move the arms from here on in. And then how fast, if I stuck this stick right through here, how fast can you get that? So hinge it. How fast can you get the stick turned so it points at the ball, and then it points like way up in the ceiling? Right, so back, all the way. So point this at the ball. Turn, 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 turn at the ball, at the ball, at the ball. Okay? And then from here, how do you switch it? How do you go? Just make the other side of the stick point at the ball. Turn, 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 turn. Keep going. Faster, faster, faster. Boom. Keep going. Stand up tall. Now it's pointed at the ball. Set it, and we're going to twist once and twist twice. And we're going to try and let the arms go along for the ride by not powering them if we can. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. So I know if I have a tendency to do.
Like every golfer, you hold onto the golf club and then you try to move it with your arms.
Yeah.
Like everything else we do. I grab a fork and I move it with my arm. It's not kind of what we do with this. This is like grabbing a big, as they call it, a big bushel of potatoes. And how do you move it? Well, you stand up with your legs and you twist with your body, and right? It's the big muscles, the big motion kind of stuff. That's the pop phrase for it. So hinge it, stop, no, the way we want it to, handle down, bicep curl, okay, hold it there. Now from here on in, you got to turn and get your weight off your front foot, off your, that's different. Okay, start again. Hinge it up, no, not arms, just hands, bicep, okay, off your front foot. It's going to feel like you sway and you slide and you move away from your target. Start again. I don't think you want to move enough. Nice, starting. So give it the hinge to here and stop. This is step 1. Okay, hold it there, stop. Okay, so your arm's right here in a bicep curl. It matches up with this line with your leg. That's your cue, all right? 1, done. I always want this. Stop. We're good. So from here on in, I need you to move away from this stick. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Get your weight off. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go. Start again. Okay, move away from this stick. Okay, hold it there. Now what I want you to do in your downswing is I want this part of you to hit the stick. We back into it. We don't turn into it. There you go. There you go.
That's from like shifting my weight.
Yeah. That's getting back to the front foot since you left it. So give me the first step and stop. We always want this and freeze it. Good. Okay, so as you turn, move away from the stick, get the weight off the front foot. There you go. Any weight on the front foot?
I think so.
Okay. So once you set it, let's try this. Let's get a different sequence. So set it and stop right there. So we have to get that one because that's the one that kills us. That's the one that stops your bad momentum off the ball.
Right.
And from there, everything else happens. Okay, hold it here. All right, so now I want you to shift. Don't move anything except shift all your weight off your front foot. All of it. No, no, don't move anything. Just slide. Slide all your weight off. Don't move your body. Okay, hold it there. Now turn it up. 1, 2, 3, okay? Hinge, stop, sway, stop, turn, stop. Hey! That was awesome. You just needed 20 minutes. That was all. That was perfect. Keep going. That was so perfect.
Should I hit one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit the ground because you just a little slow. Give it another whack. Yeah. Hey, good job. Okay, one more time. Another one. Very cool. Okay, can we step up the speed of this?
Okay.
I still want you to go step 1, stop. All right, but then blend in your sway and your turn and then smash it. How did that feel?
Different.
Okay, it had a wonderful rhythm to it. So if you weren't able to stop on the backswing, it means that your arms is what powered the club away from the ball. So that means your wrists went the opposite direction that I want, and it means that your body stopped moving to power the arms, and that's the opposite of what I want. So we have to go here, stop, check it. Are we good? Right? Maybe ask yourself a question once you get to that spot to ensure you get to that spot. I know it kind of seems like it's, you know, kind of futile, but I guess if you understood that by the way that you normally take the club away from the ball is very much arm driven, and that creates the wrong type of lag that we just can't recover from.
Right.
You know, that's the biggest reason for it. So I'm not just nagging on it because it looks good.
Okay.
Now you can keep going for the rest of it. There, that's the best move you've made on the way back yet. No, because if you do it at the same time and you're not thinking that deeply, you'll just go back to what you normally do. So it's handle down, bicep curl, count to 65. Then do something else. You know what I mean? Like you have to break the speed by a stop sign. It can't just be slower right now. There. So I'd say that the first piece is making sure that the hands go back and stop. And then from there, as you turn, just move, just keep sliding away and away and away and away and away. There you go. Good. So a way you can test this out to see how strong you are, but also how well you've made it. So set up your shot. Do the first piece and stop. Okay, crank it back to the top and hold it. Okay, can you stay pretty still and lift this leg off the ground? Off the... There? How much did you move back? Okay, so you have a little bit more to go. Right? Just gives you an idea. Like if you take it back to the top of your swing and you can lift your leg up, like that means you can move back and you've turned a bunch. Yeah, it's not that I need you to get that much. It's just give you a feeling of, okay, I guess I can move more without going too far. Right? A little test. So you can still get it off. Good. Awesome. I like that. I thought that was good. Another one? So funny. No matter how many balls I put there in front of the box, people use one. Hit it, find it. Hit it, find it. We should do that on the driving range. Hit your 7-iron, go out and get it, bring it back. Give you 160 yards worth of time to think, times 2.
I don't know if I'm just thinking too much now.
Yep. Take it back to that spot and stop, because that's the first piece today. Once the grip's there, handle down, right arm twist. Okay, so once you go into your first position, I want you to hit it like you're on a golf course. Okay? Yep. Handle down, arm twist for the bicep curl, stop, regroup your life, and now pretend you're hitting this into a par 4. Yeah. What feels off?
I'm not sure why it's off.
Okay. So set it to your shot. Go through the foot stuff. I noticed your foot's kind of going back to a straight, normal spot. 6. Longer club. Okay. So foot flare, a little bit on both feet. Okay. What part of your setup doesn't feel right now? Is it how you're holding the club? Is it shoulder alignment?
Probably my spine line. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
It feels off. Like, it feels like every time I swing, like I said, like I'm trying to reach the ball.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Stand a little closer to it. Yeah. Actually, well, push at setup. If you felt as though it's set up that you push the handle down a little bit and got it lower, it's going to preset what you're doing early, but it might give you a feeling of how far you should be standing away from the ball. If you feel like you have to reach, kind of looks like you had to reach, so set up again. Right? And try and put your hands a little lower, like maybe lift the toe of the club off the ground just a touch, just like a dime worth.
And the handle, like, is it like close to kind of like my pelvis area?
Well, that's where it's going to go when you push it lower to the ground. It'll change where it ends up. Yeah, so push it down here, like put it closer to your thighs. Yeah, okay. So you're a little, yeah, see how you have to, when you reach, the handle of the club moves farther and farther and farther away.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, could be nitpicking at the moment, but if it doesn't feel comfortable and we're trying to work on getting the handle down early, let's add this little piece of starting with the hands a little lower and the toe up in the air a little, just to kind of preset what we're doing. Okay? It all looks good, yeah. So show me the first step and stop. Bicep curl. Handle down. Okay, cool. All right, now crank it up and hit it. So one more time. Okay, so hinge it back and stop. Okay, so we are trying to take the arms out of your swing. That last swing was nothing but arms, and that's why you keep losing your balance towards your toes, mostly. So I need you to feel like it's all this that's powering your arms and the club. So take the squeeze out of here, let it soften up a little bit, okay? And remember, it's once you've set the club, everything from here to the sweet spot no longer moves. You can't use your muscles to help power that, because then all of this stops. So it's about trying to make sure that you know where this is not only going early in your swing, but where it's ending up. And it has to be ahead of your arms and your hands and the club sequentially, like in order, right? Okay, so first position, first spot, okay, go up and hit it. Full swing, hit it, yeah. Not too bad, a little bit better with the body moving, a little less with the arms. Pull the ball back toward me a little. Yep. Okay, so first position. Okay, up and hit. All chest, all legs, all body. There, not bad, not bad. Okay, so show me, let's do a couple exercises here. Show me 4 or 5 swings, 4 or 5 like continuous swings where you're only moving your body as a pivot. You're not swinging your arms, you're not throwing hands and stuff. It's how can I swing my arms, which are holding the club, back and forth for 5 consecutive swings? Can I swing my arms? Right? Can my body swing my arms where my arms are holding the club. Yes. Yeah, and now swing your body back and forth. Let your arms kind of go with it. If your arms happen to go, that's cool. Back through. Good. One more time. So once you take the club back and you've held it back there and you've brought it back to whatever it is your end of swing, the idea isn't to then pull it out of there in the name of speed, right? Like once you've taken the club and you've brought it that way away from the ball, don't bring it back. But when you bring it back using your arms and your hands, your body just kind of has to stand there to let you do it. Because if you do that with your arms and you move your body, club will never hit the ball. It'll miss it by like feet. Okay, so once you've taken it back to this first step, we've got to find a way to like only swing your body from here. Like everything should feel like it's almost like is in a straight jacket once you've hinged it back. We're going to keep it really still and strong and turn back and through. Okay. All right, so propel this with your legs. This is a whole lot of chest, right? So take it back one more time. Okay, hold it there. So I don't want to see your blue shirt move, okay? Get your legs to the finish position. Don't move your blue shirt. But don't move your blue shirt's moving, okay? Hold it there. Don't let it move. But move your legs. No, your blue shirt's moving. Literally, I don't want it to move. I want it to look like it's a picture and your lower body's a video. Show me the body move. Use your muscles to keep your blue shirt still like you're a mime in the middle of the street. Okay? Use your muscles to hold your blue shirt still as you turn your legs around the corner. Come on, look in the mirror. Your shirt is moving like crazy. Okay? Take it. I know. Take it up to the top. All right. Now, whatever muscles in your upper body you have to use to not move your shirt, do that. But start getting your legs to start going to the target. And your body's going to feel like it's twisting. If it doesn't, it's not even close to twisting. Okay, hold it there. Don't move your legs, but get your blue shirt back to where it started. More. Now legs in the other direction. Okay, feel the twist.
There's a lot of twist.
Yeah, that's what we're missing. Okay, so let's get this back to a golf move. So one more time, take it to the top. So from the top of your swing, you use a lot of muscles under that shirt to start propelling the golf club toward the ball. And I'm going to try and use these words carefully here because I can't come up and touch you. Like, I want you to use the muscles under your shirt to prevent the golf club from getting back to the ball. How do you hold it back? As your legs are trying to do the opposite thing. Because if you don't have an opposite twist between the two, it's just not going to happen. When they both moves together, you're always going to be on your toes. It'll always swipe across. Okay? So you have to figure out how to do this. How do you get your bones below your belt to move with the bones above your belt not moving? There you go. There you go. And I need the club to hit the ball like that. Good. Good. That was slow, huh? Okay. So you can only do this as fast as your legs let you. Yeah, sure. It's not supposed to be easy, but when there isn't how do I say this? When there isn't an appreciation for how the body has to create its twist, then it's always going to be a search for, oh, well, the golf club has to swing this way. Therefore, you're constantly going to be tracing, well, if my arms do this, I'll do it better. If my wrist angles do this, I'll do it better. But it doesn't really work that way. we've got to find a way from the top of your swing to keep you back as your lower body starts to go through. And it's a twist around your stomach, right? Rib cage trying to do one thing, legs trying to pull the pelvis in the other direction. And if my legs are trying to dig into the ground to pull my thighs around the corner, right? As my back and my chest are trying to keep my rib cage from going, then clearly, like, this isn't going to happen. We're not going to start to do something this way. It's going to be trying to find a way to almost dig the feet in and start to twist and turn and go around. Like, it's something that you wouldn't be able to do if you were standing on ice very well. Because the second that you try to twist your feet, you'd start to turn, right? So this is something where you have to feel like you're really, like, I don't want to say push and dig, but it really would be. Pushing and dig your feet in while you're actively engaging other parts and other muscles to not get the club back to the ball. But when it goes back like 1, 2, and everything from here goes back to the ball at the same time, that's why it's coming out this way. That's why you're jumping out of the way. Like, it can't go back that way. It has to find a way to go in different, right? You have to find a way to twist your body differently so that when you're at this stage of the game, stopped right here, the upper body goes back a little ways before the lower body starts to go forward. So my upper body hasn't finished its backswing stuff at the same time that my lower body does. But there's lots of stuff where it's like, goes from here, and then everything goes back together, and then everything goes through together. And we have to find a way from this spot to actually have only your whole body go back together for a little bit, just a little bit. And then from there, the lower body has to go forward to create a twist so that by the time you get to impact, your legs are trying to go way past it, and your shoulders are still trying to twist to prevent getting to it. So this is going to be something I would say that you're going to have to think about. Put the thoughts toward the feelings that you're getting in your swing and figure it out through reps and practice. Because I'd love to be able to talk through it. I just don't know how the talking part of it is fully going to work. You have to understand what you're trying to do, and then you can share a bunch of feels with me. Oh, it feels like I'm doing this and that, but I can look at it and tell you if it's happening or not. Yeah, stop. Go back and stop. Okay.
I knew that was wrong.
Yeah. So go back and stop at that spot and hold it there. So hands are above your foot. Your right arm matches up with your right leg. The shaft's even with the ground. Good job. Okay. So, like, go up a couple inches, but only go up a little ways until the lower body starts going the other way. And you should feel like you've got the twist before you even get to the top of your swing. Yeah. So hold it there. Because do all that stuff, but keep pushing your hands up. I don't know how I can emphasize it enough. Keep pushing your hands away from the ball. You will get a better feel that way. Legs toward the finish, but keep pushing your hands away from the ball. See, away from the ball. Your muscles are doing great. Keep doing it. Keep pushing them away. Okay, so keep doing that as your legs go toward the target. Keep pushing away, keep pushing away, keep pushing away, keep pushing away, keep pushing. Okay, now we've got a body twist happening. But you power your arms in the opposite direction too early, and so none of this stuff ever gets a chance to get created. So that's why it feels so weird right now. You've just never been there. So you can feel like you take it halfway back and stop, and then you have to try and find your body twist early and hit the ball hard. Okay, that could be an easier drill to kind of wrap your head around. Hey, that was well done. Really good. Do that again.
Golf is easy, right, Coach?
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, keep going. Hit another ball. So you're going to need some reps to get a feel for it. Hit one. Hit one. Better. Stop at your spot first. Always. Best one today. Good job. Another one. Another one. Try and get it back farther so you get more stretch. We're trying to create a lot of speed with this. Hey, best one today. Good job. Another one. Good job. Awesome. So go through some reps. Just get some practice just doing that.
Okay.
Right? But it's a twist that you can only find if you do it hard.
Right.
And all I'm looking for is the stretching of your muscles, not a judgment of I'm not flexible enough. It shouldn't feel normal. It shouldn't feel easy. And all the other things that you might find that you want to kind of stop and reconsider and go, man, I don't know about this. Like, you shouldn't have any answers. So you can ask yourself all the questions you want, but there just shouldn't be any answers for you yet. The only tools you have are what we've talked about, but you've got to increase the speed. So increase the stretch. You know, increase how long you keep your arms back for. Increase how hard you drive your legs for, right? But you're never going to know how to do it until you try. Because if I ask you right now, hey, hit one really far, your body won't move. You'll swing your arms back. You'll power it with your arms, and it'll be the same shot you had yesterday. So, like, we have to look at this as though the progression is completely new ground for you. So judging, analyzing, all that stuff isn't really, like, we just don't do it. And that's where kids are different. Kids just go, okay, I'll do it. And then 10,000 times later, they're like, hey, how does this look? Because it's just like, oh, yeah, I know what he said. He told me to do this. He told me to do this. He told me to do this. But adults are like, Is the sun in the right spot for me to get my watch and my angles and my, like, it just, we go to so many places if it doesn't feel the way that we want it to, and we don't get the result the way we want it to. So I think that you should practice this without the box, so no information, and then just get a feel of how you're using your body and get the feedback from just swinging the club fast, feeling the stretch, and feeling the impact, okay? And I think it's going to be a lot faster to go through a bunch of balls in a little while than if you're sitting there waiting for it, looking at the flight, analyzing it. You know what I mean? No problem. If every third one doesn't feel like it's the hardest you've done it, it's going to take a little while. You will not feel this by doing it slow and stopping all the time. Okay, this isn't something we learn slow. I think what's slow, like, I guess when I want something to be slow, it's to kill a momentum, right? So I'm asking you to feel like maybe the takeaway is really slow and then you stop in order to kill the momentum. But from there on in, I want everything that we're working on to be going at overtime. Like, I need you to do it as hard as you possibly can because we don't know how to, like right now I would say you've increased your leg speed by 5%. You've reduced your arm speed by 9%. You know what I mean? Like, they're small numbers. So try to feel like you're doing zeros and hundreds, alls and nothings. All right, let's go with like 30 or 40 shots. Just rep practice.